Yeah, nothing yet. It might take a second. Let's see. Good? Yeah, it's like a 30-second or so delay sometimes. Check, check. Test and sound, test and sound.
This morning I was taking pictures of Rob's baseball cards to ask. I still had a full glass.
Oh, yeah, I knew it was going down. I knew it. Yeah. All right, we are about to get underway here at Liberty First Credit Union Arena. We've got the Junior Lancers against the Junior Bucs here for what should be a really good game. We've got the loss last night, the big win 5-0 earlier in the day yesterday. So I know the coaching staff talked with the boys here coming into this game. Excited to see what we're able to unlock in terms of level of effort and determination and grit here to win this game. We've got the music going here at Liberty First. Starting the game, we've got Colton Myers at center. We've got Bates, Caleb Luna, Weinstein, and Ponick back on D, and we're underway.
Yeah, Andy, I had the opportunity to catch up with Coach Kevin before the game, and he said that he gave an inspirational talk to the boys, trying to fire them up, get some motivation here heading into this game with the Bucs. And he's confident they're going to
pressure early on.
They're going to respond.
I like the early puck possession in the Buck zone. Colton goes, sends it down deep. Bucks cleared out of their zone
Andy,
for the first time.
This is a different Bucs team than we've played earlier this season. To my knowledge, it is the B class team. We played the C class team earlier this season in a tournament, and the Lancers walked away victorious with a 1-0 win in that championship game to win the tournament.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we can do here. Looking to go 2-2 on the weekend. Would be nice to get that momentum going into another tournament weekend again next weekend here.
Saved by Hatch there up in the chest area as the Des Moines player had the opportunity.
It's shin pads. We've got the Bucs going into the zone. Pickelman's going to beat them to it.
Oh, dangerous pass there, Andy, out into the center of the net. We gotta have a better mindset on trying to get the puck up the boards or waiting for one of our forwards to be breaking out there.
Grayson going up the ice. We're going to regroup in the neutral zone to Collins. Collins over the blue line. Just comes out, and that's a shot off Ash's dome.
That's what. I had the opportunity to catch up with the Collins family before the game, Andy, and they said that Collins is fighting off an illness right now with that bronchitis, so he's feeling better, but his lungs are burning when he's out there. So credit to him for being on the ice and doing what he can to help the team succeed.
I know many of the boys this time of year have been battling through it. Here we go. We've got a 2-on-1. Collins back. Nice save by Hatch there. Cuts down the angle. That's the first real shot that we've seen the Bucs get in the game.
Dude, we took that one off the chest earlier on a breakaway. And it looks like maybe the camera didn't pick that one up, but it was 2-on-1 coming into the zone. And the Bucs player shot it on net. Hatch stopped it off the leg pad, corralled it with a stick, and froze it. And we had to face off in our zone. Lance was trying to clear it here. And didn't look like he was playing the puck on that one, Andy. But we had 2-on-1 coming back in. Rubinski with a little bit of ping pong here in the neutral zone as the Lancers trying to regain control. Nice puck movement by the Bucs there as they work backwards to go forwards. They kick it back to their D here. Swing it up, looking for a breakout, but that's going to be icing. And we'll come down into the Bucs zone for the face-off. Andy's working on our camera angle over there, making sure it's looking good as we had a technical difficulty there in the first.
Yeah, I got cute with the remote earlier in the warm-ups trying to get the angle to move over to our team, and now I think we had to reset there, so hopefully we're back in action and things are recording all right on the YouTube.
And Myers spins it back down into the zone. Picked up by the Bucs. They kick it out. Myers comes back up with it. Battling in the corner. That might have been a trip there, but nobody looks like the Bucs player went down hard, and he's on the ice. Yeah, I don't
Kyle, there it looked like a trip initially, and then on the fall off the trip, the Bucs player may have caught a stick.
Yeah, it was the Bucs player who actually tripped Myers on that, and then as Myers was getting up, I think it was definitely not retaliatory, just a weird situation where the Bucs player fell over, and hopefully he's okay.
See if it's going. I had to reset it.
It's like maybe he might have fallen on his wrist or his hands or possibly his head, Andy.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right down there. I just seen him kind of tied up in the corner.
It's a weird fall.
Yeah, it's kind of as we were going down, I think we had our sticks up a little bit maybe on the fall and might have caught him.
Oh, that's possible. Yep. The fans give their support with a round of applause.
Yeah, it looks like
grabbing his neck
up high.
So yeah, I guess I think you called it right there, Andy. Probably what happened there. And without the benefit of instant replay from 5 different angles in the NHL, we just have to speculate here. But
known as innovators in the youth broadcast, that's the comment.
That's right. Maybe we'll get a couple of angles and then working off of motion sensors. That'd be pretty sweet. You can talk about that in our weekly debrief and innovation session. But, yeah, I think you're right, Andy. As Myers went down, his stick inadvertently came up and probably caught that player in the neck.
That's going to be icing.
Yeah.
All right. That's nice to get that puck back down.
That was a good effort by the Bucs there, Andy. Had a two-line pass on that. Had a man streaking on the left-hand side. No support on our defense on that. Unfortunately, did not connect. That puck goes past the goal line. That'll be icing.
Well, Kyle, we're up here in the booth. We got multiple robots filming the game. No announcing staff, though.
No.
The Bucs. Not quite the same level of experience. All right, Bucs try to get it out of the zone. They go to the weak side. Eli's going to chase it down. Fitz in pursuit. Good pressure here by the Lancers. They keep the puck in the zone. Grayson's got it on his stick. He's going to turn, throw it on the net.
Just wide.
Just wide there. Eli picks it up in the corner. To Vince. Grayson up high.
The step up, nope. Defense decided Papstein going to sit back on that one and shot
Nice
blocked
block
by
by
Papstein. He put his shin pads together, Andy, and just got enough of that one to deflect it. And that puck's going to go around.
There's going to be no icing on the misplay by the Bucs player there to keep it in. Vince is chasing it down. We've got a line change happening for the Lancers. We've got Cook and Ash out there.
And you've got a man in the open here. Shot, Hatch save, rebound, Hatch save again. Two big bad saves by Hatch.
Yeah, he was side to side there on both sides, unattended on that back door on the rebound. Great job by Hatch to get over there and save that one. And the Lancers just get it cleared out into the corner. But you can't get it out of the zone. Another shot in the slot.
Another save. Good passing by the Bucs here, Andy.
Puck is out of the zone. Let's go, Lancers! Lancers got to chase that. We got that one. Oh, just out of reach.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful play in there. Oh, they're not going to get him for a trip on that. Andy, that was a beautiful play by the Bucs. I'm going to walk our fans through that.
Yeah.
So the puck came out of their offensive zone. Defense picks it up. They pass it over to a man at half ice who gave a touch pass to a man, to one of their forwards streaking up. And he had it in the open, but either got a stick or trip. I'm not sure, but that could have been dangerous as he definitely had a step on the defense. Well orchestrated there by the Bucs. Shot block, another shot. Hatch going to keep that one up top, cradle it.
Way to control to make sure there was no rebound there, as there was two Bucs players standing on the doorstep ready to go.
And Andy, I got to say, I got to give our listeners just a little bit of information. Hatch is messing with his gobbler there a little bit. The last game he played, he took one up in the gobbler, actually cracked it. And for those fans that aren't aware, this is Hatch, another saver. It went wide, one of the two. We'll give that insight here in a moment. Lancers trying to break it out of our zone, but the Bucs control it again. And this, Andy, is what we're talking about. We've got three Lancers chasing down one puck here. We got to get our spacing a little bit better. And allow us to that.
Nice play by Collins.
Man, that's amazing. That didn't get called for a trip.
A little bit different on the whistle so far today.
Yeah.
They stayed in the pocket, which led in the boys' play.
Definitely tighter yesterday. Hatch kicks that one back to the defense, and they're trying to rim it around, but the Bucs with control. Puck out front.
Loose.
Hatch saves. Swung around again. An onslaught of shots here, Andy, early on. Out to the point. Shot on net. No, deflected. Luna wore that one and bounced away, and he's going to get off the ice. Looks like that one may have caught him in the chest. The coaching staff going to check on him.
Offsides.
Will give us a break in the action. I'll kind of give that insight. So Hatch in the last game against the, and it looks like, yep, he's motioning up to the booth. His gobbler is cracked again, Andy.
Is that where the was it super glue last night?
It was Loctite, Loctite super glue. Let that sit for 12 hours, and the first shot that he took against it cracked it again. And hopefully that's not bothering his neck.
Little challenge on Sunday morning to find a new gobbler in town. I know it's many shots not open. You've got some other administrative personnel calling attention to the gobbler here.
Yes, Hudson's mother is banging on the glass, wondering what we're going to do at this point. And there is no solution other than play the rest of the game with 3:50 here left in the first. Lancers trying to work it up. But Andy, it was against the Kansas City Ice Hawks.
With the puck, puts it in front. And we kept keep it in, but Bucs quickly put it into the neutral zone.
Nice job by Ponick stepping up on that.
Puts it on net.
Beautiful job by Ponick on that, Andy. That could have been a breakaway on the weak side, but he stepped up and took that puck away. I noticed, Andy, the Bucs are doing a really good job.
Nice blocker save there by Hatch. Cook is in the neutral zone. Can't get to it, but Colton picks it up over the red line, over the blue line, into the corner. The Bucs behind the net with the puck.
The Bucs are doing a great job here, Andy, of getting the puck over on the corner in the neutral zone and passing it to a streaker that's coming up through the center of the ice and creating opportunities for themselves there. And they definitely have got support going too. So you can tell this team has been working on some offensive plays.
Battle for the puck right in front of our bench. Eli comes away with it.
Taken back by the Bucs player. And Ponick tips it. No, it's kept in. That could have been a trip. I think they said their legs got tied up.
They got tied up there, Vince. And
it's Capstein on 5 right now. It's 1-on-5, Andy. And shot turned away. Actually, that might have been our first quality shot against the goalie, Andy. And I do have to say, referees might want to start calling this one a little bit tighter. Seeing players going up top with hits here.
Bouncing in front. Shot in front.
And look at that. That's a punch to the face.
They're going to call him on that. He delivered a punch to Ravinsky's cage there.
And we're going on the power play. See if we can reverse the trend from yesterday. Andy.
Yesterday we were struggling on that power play. We had ample opportunities.
So I'll give some insight here now that we have a breaking action. So against the Ice Hawks, Pat took a shot from Cage on their team. That kid can really rip it. And it went off the gobbler and actually cracked the gobbler. And for you at home who don't know what that gobbler is, it hangs down from the helmet of the goalie to protect their neck area. And it is made of plexiglass. So if you catch one that breaks it, that thing was coming. Lancers with the breakout. We got a 3-on-2 advantage here, Andy.
Cook, Ravinsky, Bates up front. Centering effort by Cook. Can't connect it to Ravinsky. Bucs try to clear it. Hansen keeps it in.
Throw on net here.
Puts it on the net.
Kicked away.
Kicked away.
And Ravinsky trying to battle down low. And that front puck is missed.
Over Hansen's stick.
Short-handed breakaway attempt. And this is wide. Puck on the back of the net here. Collins trying to get it out. They're going to whistle that down.
It was pinned against the cage there. We weren't able to keep it in on that power play, which is a little reminiscent of what we saw yesterday here. We've got fresh legs coming on with 40 seconds left in the power play.
Draw one by the Bucs shot. Oh, man. Hatch had a beat on it, but then looks like Vince got his stick and pulled it away right in front of the net. A little bit dangerous there, Andy, putting the stick on it in front of the net. But Vince coming up, passes up.
All right, it'd be nice to win this one, get the quick hit to Colton here. I'm looking to get the shot. Buck in the dot.
Good job coming in to get
Weinstein.
That. Bucs come away with it, and power play is going to end with 15 seconds left here in the first period. Pass almost picked off.
Puck in the neutral zone here. Boys battle for it on our blue line. They flip it out. And that does it for the end of the first period. Scoreless here through one. Felt frustrated and felt like they could do more and weren't able to actually have a big impact in the game. But after a game like yesterday, you kind of feel that way. But I know today every single one of those Lancer players is looking to get out there and make something happen for their teammates.
Yeah, great effort thus far by the Lancers. We're moving well out there. A lot of effort shown. I got to say, Andy, the Bucs skate well. They pass well. Your
Bucs with 7. We had a strong start to the game with good possession in the Bucs zone. Now we're at the stage where they were kind of back on the heels in the back half of the first period. All right, play underway in the second. Vince with the puck at the center line. Bucs strip it away.
And you got a man in the open here.
Shot just wide by the Bucs. They keep it in, though, behind the net. They center it there.
Trying to get a puck
by the blue line. Tim Patstein's going to wheel it out of his own. He's got Grayson there just off of his skate.
And may have an opportunity here. You got Meyer kicks it over to Vince. We stay on sides. And Vince rims it around. Eli looking to pick it up on the other side, but it's taken away by the Bucs. And Patstein going to pick this thing up and throw it in. And they're going to call offsides on that, barely. And
interesting call. We had the official here out of probably the view of the camera.
The linesman
back off of our blue line.
The linesman didn't say anything on that, Andy. Yeah, that was called from the other line.
Play at the center as the Bucs regroup. Luna
D-to-D
with a
pass.
forecheck.
Forecheck is there, Andy, and Luna comes up with it as it went off a Bates stick as he disrupted that pass. Luna's going to get chased behind the net here. And picked up by Myers. Myers' shot deflected. Myers had an open lane there, but
Bucs with
closed
a
it quickly.
2-on-1 here. Good forecheck by Colton and Lucas.
Hatch gloves that one, and we'll have a face-off in our defensive zone. The draw one shot, and nobody on the weak side, Andy. That was dangerous shot, and it goes off of Collins. Took it off the hip. Hopefully he's all right. Battling for the puck, Ashton there. But Des Moines wins it. They kick it out to the point. Slap shot wide. Lancers trying to get this puck. And Andy, I'm seeing the legs slow down here for the Lancers in the defensive zone.
Breakout there, took with it. Can we get over the blue line? We get over the blue line to Ravinsky. Ravinsky to Cook. We get it in their zone in the corner. Ravinsky with it in the corner. Goes around. Ash chases it down. Bucs come away with it. They flip it into the neutral zone. Hansen with it. Sends it up to Ravinsky at the blue line. Bucs moving the puck well.
They move it really well, Andy. And it's spreading out our defense. Shot off the post.
Got it in front. Nice save. Bucs put it around the net up to the point. Ravinsky comes away with it.
No. Bucs takes back control. Pass out front. Hatch saves it.
Nice save. Dangerous with the Bucs players screening and looking for the deflection.
And he did. He got the deflection on that, but Hatch closed the gap and saves that one.
Nice save by Hudson there. 9:01 left in the second.
Andy, we got to have a more dominating presence on our defense. The Bucs truly imposing their will in our defensive zone. And Meyer streaking down the sideline. Oh, it is. He's buried into the boards, and then the Bucs player landed on the puck. You got a man cherry picking back here, but Pinkelman's on him. Buck D-to-D pass. They're looking for this man behind here.
Bucs moving the puck really well, Kyle, as we mentioned, through the neutral zone.
Yeah,
We're having
you're
a
getting
hard time.
tape-to-tape passes and one-touch passes,
Yes.
Andy. And you got Pinkelman bringing this one out. Passes up to Vince. Vince has got one
Eli.
man to beat here. and he's got a trailer with Eli. Spins, blows a tire, goes down. The Bucs come away with it. Now I got a 3-on-1. And fortunately, they missed the connection on the pass there, Andy. And
Can't clear the puck.
How in the world are we not able to get that
trapped
puck
here.
out?
Vince flips it high to get it out of the zone.
We're going to try and we're going to get one change here. 2 forwards come on, Andy, and defense goes around him, pass, back check by Myers on that and disrupts the play. Shot deflected by the defense. And the Bucs come away with it again. That's just puck out front. Strong forecheck by Bates here, giving chase. And the pressure ends up, no, the Bucs come away with it. Working in Gretzky's office, coming back around, pass out to the point, D-to-D pass, looking for a shot, gets tipped up front,
nice
and Hatch
save.
covers it. No, he doesn't.
Rip around. Well, Kyle, I don't think they knew that he had the puck there for a second. He wrapped it around, went side to side.
And I've got the goal is, I don't even know what happened there, Andy, candidly. It was
The puck, it looked like it was deflected, saved twice, and then it must have gone behind the net. Bucs player with a wrap around there, I think, kind of surprised, honestly, everybody on the ice that he had the puck. Nobody seemed to know that he had it. We keep the puck in, try to throw it at the net, but it's kind of a
halfway point of the game here, Andy, and the Lancers got to find some offense. Shot deflected up into the net.
Cool. Well, Kyle, after yesterday's scoreless game, after so many periods without getting the puck in the net, it's definitely frustrating. We can just sense it from up here. The team is trying to get on the board here, but just having a hard time getting enough sustained pressure to do it. Here goes Vince through the neutral zone, over the center line, blue line.
Throws it on net, turn away.
Eli there, shot.
He saves it.
Eli was there for that rebound, and the goalie comes up with a big save for the Bucs.
Truly the first time we've tested the goalie, Andy, with a hard shot low by Vince. That's exactly what you want. Eli on the rebound. Goalie just did a good job getting back into position and making the save.
Good opportunity. Now we've earned the face-off in their zone. Bucs put it on their stick behind the net.
Try to center, miss the connection on that. Bucs come away with it. Streaking down the sideline. And pass out. No. Tried to get a pass out from it. Got deflected.
Eli skates it out of the zone over the blue line. He's got Grayson with him. Over to Grayson. Grayson over the blue line. Chips it into the corner. Bucs beat us to it. But off the stick of Vince, he kicks it in. Into the corner, behind the net to Grayson. Grayson centers to Eli.
Front.
Can't connect.
Papsian steps up, shot, deflected. Nice job by Papsian on that one. Saw the opportunity and stepped up.
Nice play by Tim there with a stick lift.
Yeah, great back
on
check.
the back check.
Shot tipped wide. And the Bucs have to regroup here.
Puck bounces off over his stick. Eli ices the puck, gives a chance for the Lancers, who were out there for a long shift, looking tired, ready to change, with fresh legs coming out. Well, Kyle, we're still in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-0 game. Can't wait to get that first goal. Bucs win the draw, shot from the point.
Another tip up front. Hatch deflects it away. Bates looking for a breakout. Missed the connection with Luna. And Myers comes up with it. He's going to pass it up. Looking for Bates on the... Oh, Myers, great footwork there, Andy. Pass himself. The puck. Backside Luna looks for a centering pass to Bates, but couldn't connect as it's deflected by the defense, and the Bucs come away with it. And they're looking to hit their man on the screen. Turnaround shot out front.
Off
Nice
the board.
job by a poke check by the goalie there. Didn't want that thing anywhere near the net. The Bucs coming away with it again. Luna gives chase, and they're gonna dump that one in, Andy. Hatch sends it around the back of the defense. Defense swings it around. It's picked up by the Bucs. And two men there. Hopefully can come away with it. We do. And it is Ponick drifting up. Pass up to Myers. Myers.
We got a 3-on-2.
Stripped going into the offensive zone. Nice stick work by the defenseman. Here's the thing. We got two men in chase there, Andy. We got to get one back on that. Or at least drop into like a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2, something along those lines on that play versus we got 2-1-2.
Yeah, I think going aggressive on the forecheck here, trying to create a mistake, I think, by the Bucs D, trying to get that puck, find it on our sticks in their zone.
And that's okay as long as we've got a strong back check as soon as the puck gets by us. But from what I've seen thus far, it looks like our legs are seeming to get a little bit tired out there, Andy. Fourth game here in the tournament. Bucs centering pass. Pulled away, Schrister. And that goes wide. There was traffic out front. Another shot on net. Tip. Pass loves it.
Nice save by Hudson there off the deflection.
Great deflection. That kid got blasted by Collins. Still got a stick on it. Deflected it up, but Hudson gloves it.
That's the captain there of the Des Moines team.
Looking for a quick hit, puck wide. And that thing was just roiling through the zone. Whoa, Collins reaches out with a skate and kicks it to himself. Pass out front, but the defense comes away with it. Shot on net, wide. And Hansen's going to clear that.
Here we go at the center line. Ravinsky chasing it down.
Ravinsky comes up with it. Nope. Taken away by the Bucs as the puck just scooted by.
We can't keep it in.
And they're going to have to
bounces
regroup
out, regroup.
D-to-D pass. Hansen comes up with it, kicks it down into the zone softly to let his players have a chance. And moves it up to Cook. Cook uses the boards to get around him. And the Bucs come back away with it. And skates by the defenseman there. He's wide open. That save!
Nice save there, reading the play. Ravinsky's got the puck, looking up ice.
And we're going to ice that.
Sends it down to go for the change.
Yeah, nice play by Hatch on that one, focusing on the puck and letting his defenseman play the back door, Andy.
.138 left here in the second. Shots, they've doubled us up. 16 Lancers with 8.
Yeah, and of those 8, Andy, I'm going to say maybe 2 or 3 are quality shots where we had a good opportunity. So struggling in offense here continues into this game. Dents with a chip ahead. Passes over. He's got Meyer in the open. Meyer scores!
All right, Grayson with the
Beautiful
goal.
done. Beat him on the 5-hole, Andy, with a quick wrister down low.
Well, that is exactly what we needed to get on the board, break the drought that we've been on.
And not sure if the camera picked that up, but we'll walk through it real quick. Vince picks up the puck, uses the boards to chip it around the defenseman, gets it back, had defense in space with pressure, but he had Grayson Meyer streaking up the center, pass to him, and on the breakaway there, Grayson buries it right through the 5-hole on the goalie. And Orpeda comes up with it. We got a 2-on-2 here, Andy, as the Lancers look to continue that momentum.
We got the puck deep in their zone, a little bit of pep in our skates there.
Looks like it, yes. Well, energy.
Grayson with the
trying on the wraparound shot. Save,
good
nice play by the goalie.
Good opportunity for Eli off that pass from Grayson in front. getting some shots, a little more pressure here. Let's look to sustain that.
One game here, 1 minute left in the second. Oh, pass back, Weinstein, D to D with pressure there. And he's got one man to beat. They both go down, and we're going to get a whistle here as the Bucs are going to go on the power play. They're going to call Ponick for tripping on that.
Second penalty of the game. First one here on the Lancers as we're going to go short-handed with 49 seconds left in the second period.
Andy, what are you doing here as the Lancers defensive unit or the penalty kill unit?
Look, I think here we just got to get the puck out of the zone. Got to clear it, ice it, buy the time, chew up the clock.
Let's see if we can win the draw. We do. Sends it around and whipped around the edge, but it's picked back up by the Bucs, who send it down deep. And we come back up with it. 40 seconds left here. Papstein, nice pass up to Vince. Vince back over to Oropeza. Oropeza sends it down, and Vince is going to give chase here. Might come up with it. 30 seconds left on the clock. And they had a streaker, they had a cherry picker down there, Andy.
Oh, offsides.
For offsides.
They're going to call him offsides. Yeah, they had somebody sent them high as we were pinching in with some good offensive pressure.
Again, this Bucs team spreads the ice. They move the puck well. And they see the ice really well.
He was offsides on that one. That's a good call for us to get the face-off.
When I say they see the ice well for our fan base, I mean they're looking for passing lanes. Their players are moving into the open ice, finding open ice. Well coached and a good team here against the Bucs. 14 seconds left on the clock. Bucs trying to get out of their zone. Is picked up by Vince. And sent back. And that'll do it with 5 seconds left on the clock here in the second period.
All right. Well, we've got a tied game now going in to the third period. We found the back of the net on a beautiful goal. Great work by Vince and Grayson there. Now it comes down to the third period, Kyle.
Yes.
Here, it's both teams want this game. You can tell.
Oh yeah, Andy. I don't know where the standings are right now for the tournament with the Bucs and the Lancers. I believe after yesterday's loss, we fell from third to maybe seventh out of the 8 teams. So looking to have a strong showing here in a B-class tournament for the team, and we know they can play at this level. We've seen them play at this level and win. Over the course of the season. It's just bringing all the components together, and we got to give credit to the Bucs here. Quality team, great passing, good skill set, good speed, and we'll see how we can work through the third period, seeking that victory to move us up in the tournament bracket.
I hit my remote again. All right. Well, this is going to be a good period of hockey here on Sunday, late morning in Omaha. 1-1, 41 seconds left on that kill. So far, the Lancers have done a great job showing this penalty off.
And Lancers come away with this one and lose the puck, but Myers picks it back up.
Nice pass to Collins.
Moving the puck in the zone. Bates dumps it in. Luna will give chase, but the Bucs come away with it, using the net as a defender to get around him there. Or I should say offensive block. And great two-line pass, Andy, in the open. And has blocker save.
Yeah, there's that play again. They executed it this time. We got to watch out for that one for sure. That's definitely a play they're running. on their power play, getting high on that blue line, waiting for the puck. Very similar to what the UNO Mavericks did.
Pass out front, deflected, and come up with it.
Back to even strength.
We got some numbers here. Great cross there. And Rabinski, tough ankle shot off the goalie. And we are at full strength hockey here, Andy. It's interesting, that pass went to nowhere, Andy, and somehow a Bucs player was streaking up for it. They just seem to be finding the puck.
Grayson, a 1-on-2.
Shot!
Puts it on net. Nice save.
Good shot by
the Bucs
Grayson.
goalie. Good to get the shot on net.
Grayson with that quick wrister. And face off in the Lancers offensive zone. Puck squirts away there, sent around the net. Bucs flip it back behind the net again. Oropeza gets chased. Lays a body on the Bucs player, trying to disrupt him. Puck out front.
Oh. Tim's going to keep it in. Nice job by Tim keeping the puck in. Over to Grayson.
Grayson's trying to corral it here. Off his feet and off his stick a couple times. Bucs player whiffs. The puck proving a little difficult to control here early in the third.
It's bouncing everywhere like a bouncy ball. Here's Eli, keeps it in. Bucs are going to go behind the net, regroup. Ooh, they put it right in front on the stink of Pinkelman. Shot high.
Oh, nice glove save. Nice glove save. Pinkelman trying to give him the flutter shot again, Andy. That one that has gone over the head of a few goalies this season. But the goalie had a beat on that one and gloves it. Some strong offensive pressure here. Rabinski taking the draw. Cook and Ash are his wingers. And you've got Hansen and Collins on defense. And shot down low. Hansen's knocked down on that one. He gets back up and kicks it into the zone. Nice
into the
effort
corner.
by him.
See if Ash can come away with it. Bucs player beats him to it.
Collins going to step up.
In. Nice job. Cook with the puck now into the corner.
Gets tied up.
Rabinski will help. Pick it up.
Kicks it
Ash
back
in
to Cook.
front. Centers it off the stick.
Great pass. Great pass by Cook there. And the puck out
going to get the shot off.
Yeah, he had a Bucs player's stick.
We're going to get a call on Rabinski for a hook, I believe, or a slash. Yep, hook. He's going to get him on the hook.
Yeah, nice pass to Ash out front, but the defensive pressure and net front coverage by the Bucs there, lifting his stick, just couldn't get it on there.
You know, I got to admit on this call, with everything they've let go in the game,
that's
so
true.
Far, I'm a little surprised they called that.
Yeah, especially
I think it was a stick lift that kind of slid up high.
Especially in a 3-3 game in the third here, Andy. Puck is just carrying around. But Myers comes up with it, looking for a shorthanded opportunity. Good defense. He's still carrying it. Luna went in for support. And we're going to get a call here, Andy. Probably a hold. They gave him a hold on that as he was on Myers' hip, going around the net. Great effort by Myers, shorthanded.
4-on-4 hockey now for a minute 14, and then we'll have a very brief power play. A lot of room out there on the ice now. You want to think about who we've got out, giving them room for time and space.
Puck is loose. It's a foot race. And Ponick ties him up so that Myers can pick it up. Myers goes down the trip. And Ash coming off the ice with a delayed penalty, but the Bucs get a hold of that one, and we go on the power play.
The whistles are out for sure.
That was an obvious trip, Andy. If they didn't call that, that would have been tough to justify after the game in the league review.
Yeah, this is a great chance. I mean, yesterday we couldn't capitalize on these. The key is today to put the puck in the net on this 4-on-3 opportunity. which will have 5-on-3 very briefly for like 20 seconds. And a minute 30, we'll go to 5-on-3.
It's one back. Papstein's got it. Throws it on net. It's just kind of, it was just kind of dancing in there. Yeah, it was dancing in there, Andy. It's spinning on its edge as if it were a die for a quarter. Bucs come away with it on the win of the draw, and they're just going to be content to ice this one. Cash going to leave that alone, and we'll come back down with a minute 17 and a minute 6 left on the power play, 4-on-3. And for a moment, Andy, for about 15 seconds,
we'll have a 5-on-3. All right, great opportunity here for the Lancers with the advantage on the power play. Behind the net with Papstein in the corner. He's going to put it in front.
Oh, we've got a penalty.
We got another delayed call. We got a delayed call.
Yeah. Oh, Haskins off the net.
We got another delayed call.
Got another man on.
Don't let them touch it.
Got it.
All right, we got a slash now on the Bucs. The whistles now have come out. All right,
got three.
Kyle,
they've run out of room on the board.
Yeah, we've got stacked penalties here now. So here's the deal. We're going to have 4-on-3 for a while, and then we're going to have a 5-on-3 for a minute 30 if they stack this penalty. Let's make sure the officials can get this figured out. And Bucs starting to get crowded there.
Great opportunity here. We have to. No, could not control the pass as that went off Pinkelman's stick. And Papstein's going to pick it up. 24 seconds. Let's go. Here we go, boys. Papstein brings it into the zone. Tries to kick it over. It's kept in by Pinkelman. Pinkelman shot. Goal! Andy, his shot from above the circle, and it's just like this floater that just glides over the
what a shot.
It. Love it. And the Lancers go ahead.
Wow, here we go. We knew it. We needed to capitalize on these opportunities. And the Lancers did just that. The Bucs are going to get one player out of the box.
Yep.
But we still are going to have a 4-on-3 because of the additional penalty that's going to stack on top. So now we get a minute 30 on that final penalty now put up.
And on the, Andy, on the 8th power play opportunity, the Lancers capitalize.
It's good to get that one. Momentum shift for
Tim
sure.
looking for opportunity. Shot high. And saved by the goalie. Good pressure there. We had Vince up front with the screen. Pinkelman, good shot on net. And that's what you like to see, Andy.
All right, now we've got 23 seconds where we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 23 seconds. Eli to Vince.
Vince
back up to the point. Shot.
Oh, knocked down.
The traffic in front.
The defenseman didn't even
gets the
see
puck,
it, but they knocked it down.
Off the shins of the Bucs. Puts it in front. Wrap around. It's loose in front on Vince's stick.
Deflected.
Puts it
Nice
into the
play
corner
by
Eli.
Looks like Coddington there for the Bucs. Great defensive play to get a stick on
Bucs
that.
player comes out. We got 5-on-4 for 48 seconds.
Look out front. Nobody in front. 4 players spread around like a box there, Andy. Nobody on net front.
Yeah, I need to get a little more traffic in front of the net on the power play.
Bucs player slow to get up there as Tim
Vince
put him
comes
in the
away
board.
with it.
Oh, they're not going to call that, but that could have possibly been a hold or a trip there, Andy.
Let's go behind the net.
5-on-4 hockey here. The Bucs trying to break it out, and they do. And Tim stands him up.
Nice play by Tim.
Tim comes away with the puck. Great effort here by Tim. Who gets stood up, and the puck goes into the bench. And that'll be out on the circle for the draw.
All right, 4 seconds left on the power play, and we'll be even strength.
6:15 or 6:14 left in the game. And the Lancers just got to stick.
Got to play that great hockey now. You want to get it one more on the board here to open it up.
Pass down low, pass back out, loses it. The Bucs come away with it. Shot. That's deflected away.
Watch out for the net. There's
Chip.
a lot of Bucs players there in front of the net.
And Moines has got an opportunity here.
Colton puts on the Jets there, gets that puck.
He's got some
Behind
speed,
the net,
Andy.
turns, puts it in front. Nobody there to connect to it. Luna keeps it in. No, they're going to call it offsides. Oh, that's take off that power play. All right, we got 2-1 game, 5:37 left in the third. We need to play super hard here and fight hard for this win. Got to play smart. You know, the Bucs are going to put their top talent out there on the ice now with just 5 minutes left.
They're going to be running longer shifts, Andy. Collins got to pick that up. He does.
Over to Hansen. Bobbles over the stick.
Somehow the Bucs end up with it, but they're going to call offsides.
All right, big neutral zone face-off here. Want the Lancers to win this and get it over the red line and send it in deep into the Bucs zone.
You got to just burn clock here, Andy. Like you said, play smart hockey, and when you get an opportunity, we got to put it on net hard. Oh, it gets stood up. Collins got dropped there.
Levinsky with the puck flips it up to the point of the Bucs.
Shot!
They keep
A lot of
it in.
traffic. Not sure Hatch saw that one until the very end, and it goes a little wide. Andy, there had to be.
We can't get it out. We are having a hard time getting this puck
gotta
out.
send it.
We keep kind of flipping it to their point. We've got to get a hold of that. Hansen with it in the corner. Bucs center it.
You gotta call that off. That kid knocked it out of the air up here. Hey, that puck was up here.
That was that off a hand?
That was a hand pass into the net. You gotta call that off.
Everybody unclear on how that one went in. We got a 2-2 game. They're going to call it a goal.
I'm going to say that was a poor call by the referees. That puck was definitely garbage call. The referees looked at each other quizzically after that one, Andy, and then just let it go.
Couldn't tell how that one went in. Kind of looked like it was thrown into the net almost.
We're going to have to go back to the tape on that one. I've got it on video. Put that back for the refs to review. Bucs looking for a breakout here. Keeps the defender. Pass disrupted by Pinkelman. We got 2-on-1. Shot frozen by the Bucs player with 3:42 left here.
Yeah, that goal, we had the puck in the corner, but
we struggled to get it out. We couldn't get it out of our zone.
The Bucs fed it in front high, and it just, I don't know if they're saying it was inadvertently off of him, but it looked like it kind of just hit off either his hand or shoulder there.
And nice angling by Ponick there.
Offside.
Offside, but great defensive play by Ponick. Angles, takes it away, and didn't allow the Bucs player to get a seam. Oh, Weinstein misses the puck there. Trying to grab it. Pass out front. They had a man high in the slot. He just didn't get it on his stick in time. And we give it up. Offensive shot. Hatch save. Weinstein picks it up. Tries to kick it out, but it's tipped. And Andy, the struggles of trying to get it out of our defensive zone continue. here in the third. Pass out front.
Oh, they centered that there. Luckily, we had them tied up.
And, man, they let that one go, but Luna had almost the Buckler in a headlock, Andy. Buck behind the net.
They center up to the Bucs
step
point.
up, shot.
Nice
Deflected
block
away by Myers. Great play there. And it's a foot race. Myers is on it. He's got a chance. Oh, good effort.
Wide.
Good effort, just wide. Myers, great speed on that to chase it down. That has got to be a high stick. Myers going to go get it. He's got Luna on the backside here. Luna out front. Oh, great opportunity.
Opportunity there. Nice centering pass by Colton with Caleb there.
Here's out front
again. Tim's with the shot at the point.
Puck behind the net and
Caleb
come away with it. No, the Bucs
come
player
away
takes
with
it away. Pass it off the boards.
1:36 left.
Dinkelman tips it up, and you've got Vince circling around, trying to catch him on a change here.
Good pressure here by the
Great
Lancers.
play by
Yeah, with it.
Oteza, but deflected away as he tried to get it through two Bucs who converge. 1:16 left in the game. Lancers flying around. Tim, shot, deflected off the shoulder of the fenceman. And puck off the boards.
Less than a minute to go here in the game.
They got a guy streaking, Andy. And has
Nice
turned it
save.
away.
That's
That
play
was
again.
dangerous. Yes, they got a cherry picker back there. Pass out front. We've got 40 seconds left in the game here, Andy. We got to get it out of our zone first and then get an offensive opportunity.
They're going to pull their goalie here, looking for the goal differential. Goalie is pulled. Empty
No, he
net.
lost it out front. Open net with 18 seconds left. Turn, blocker
Nice
save.
save. 10 seconds left.
Out front, Hatch saves it again.
Oh, no, on the
Good shot,
stick.
Hatch blows it.
Whoa, a lot of pressure there with 2.8 seconds left and the goalie pulled. The Bucs are going to use their timeout here to try to line up on this face-off. They want the win to try to get the standings. Man, we almost had them on this one, Kyle. That goal, I still want to see that.
I'm going back
replay
on the
here.
video, Andy, because that I have to say I'm confident that was knocked down by a hand into the net, which should be disallowed. But we'll see.
All right, well, 2.8 seconds left. On this draw, you pretty much want to do the old fall on the puck to kill it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to make sure they don't win it cleanly, tie it up, fall on it, just freeze it, walk away with the tie here. Unless you can get the quick face-off win,
Then you
got
got
to send all the way to the empty net.
I thought Tim Patsy had an opportunity
Yeah,
there. He
he-
had it on his stick, but then just lost the handle or got disrupted somehow. I missed that one completely, but I did see Tim with it. Man, I was hoping he could just rip a wrister
send it.
down
Would've
the
been nice to
ice.
get the win. The Bucs tried to get their goalie out of the net earlier.
He was
coaching
slow
staff-
to get off
he
the
was
ice.
slow to go. I think kind of confused with the tied game
Yeah.
on why he was maybe getting called to the bench.
Strategic move,
But-
Andy, by the coaching staff, trying to, like you said, get the goal differential set up. And here we are with just shy, there's 2.8 seconds left in the game. Third period, 2-2 tie. Puck dropped, one shot, and deflected away.
That's going to do it. That'll do it. We walk away with the tie here on Sunday, finishing the tournament 1-2-1. You know, the boys played okay today, I'd say.
Hey, that was a hand pass into the net.
We got to watch that video,
I'll
Kyle.
pull that one back here,
Let's get
Andy.
that pulled up. We got
There's a lot of videos, so I got to make sure we got the right one
game.
here.
Lancers played much better here today than yesterday. Had that 2-1 lead there briefly, and then the controversial goal that we are trying to find the video replay of. Getting pulled up now. No team here happy with the tie, honestly. Both teams kind of walking off unsatisfied. The Bucs know I think they needed to win.
Andy, while I'm looking this up, let's talk about the game, though. We went up against a team that is the higher level B-class team of the Bucs. Walk away with a tie, which, in our opinion, should have been a win. I think we're going to have to go back to the video and find that one, see how it was. Great game. Have to go back and
played them well. You know, we started the game with pressure, which I liked. That's the motivation of, I'm sure, that the coaches gave the kids right before the game. That paid off. And then there's that period where we had a hard time clearing our zone in the second. And then in the third, you know, overall, played really well, finding the back of the net with some nice goals.
Here it is, Andy. I've got it. Let's go back and see.
We got the video replay.
We couldn't get it out of our zone. The puck is behind the net. And whose stick is that?
Oh, wait, there it is in the air.
Let me zoom in. So Collins is battling net front with one of the Bucs players. I don't know if I can slow this thing down. And the puck goes off. Okay, the puck is flipped from the... Okay, Rabinski's back there. The puck is flipped. It caroms up. It hits off the shoulder. It hit off the shoulder or the elbow. You see that?
Yeah.
The shoulder or the elbow of the Bucs player, and drops behind or over Hatch's glove and in. This is really hard because Collins is in the way.
Now our angle, I can't tell if it's an intentional motion to hit it.
It might have
or
gone off.
if it's off the hit. Collins is going to move him out of the way.
I cannot tell if that is off of Collins' stick or off the shoulder of the offensive player for the Bucs, because his shoulder's in the way, so we don't have an angle on this. But regardless, the puck went off something and up and over Hatch's glove. Hatch immediately turns to the referee and points and says, hey, that went off of his hand or shoulder. Collins turns around and raises his hands as well. Based upon their reaction, I got to say that was probably off the shoulder of the Des Moines player.
Go back a little more, see how that play develops. We kind of, here, stop right there. Let's keep going. So puck goes around the net. Collins has it, goes off the corner there, up to the point. Hold on, then Hansen gets it. Hansen has it in the corner. The Bucs player kind of pushes through there with his...
He flips
stick,
it to the front.
He gets it, flips it high. And that's the motion you and I saw there. I wish we could be showing this to the fans, but
what I'm looking at here, Andy,
motion there.
The Bucs player looks like look at that.
There's a motion. There's a motion there.
He motions with his elbow and left hand at the puck,
which if it just hits off of him, it's a goal.
And what happens
in this case, it looks like a forward motion, but I can't tell if that's coming from the shove from our defenseman, or if that was an intentional motion there.
Yeah, this is this is not the magic bullet moment here, folks. But seriously, what's happening is the puck is going one way, and after the Bucs player leans into it with his elbow and hand, the puck changes trajectory, right?
Yep.
It changes direction clearly towards the net, and then up and over the glove of Hatch. And I know the referees looked at each other afterwards. They were kind of unsure, quizzical of what happened. But you've got both Collins and Hatch looking at the referees. So we're going to have to say inconclusively, but more than likely, that puck went off of the elbow or hand of the Des Moines player and into the net and causes a 2-2 tie here at Ralston Arena to end the tournament for your Junior Lancers.
Well, the good news is we get to do it again next weekend, and I suspect the boys are going to be hungry to make a statement and win that tournament next weekend. And then after that, we've got Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame in famous South Bend, Indiana, and then that'll conclude the season for us.
Yeah, so great. I'd say great game today, great pressure by the Lancers. Offensively and kind of in the first maybe period and a half there, Andy, it looked like we came out with our hair on fire. Things were going great. We had a lot of pressure, just not connecting. And then we kind of slowed down there about halfway through or maybe going into that second period. It seemed like we lost our legs a little bit. And then after the goal that came in off of
Grayson's goal. Grayson's goal.
After Grayson's goal, we got energized off of that, came back and played the rest of the game. Played well with that vigor and energy that we're used to seeing when the Junior Lancers are playing well.
Well, that'll do it from Liberty First Credit Union Arena in beautiful Ralston, Nebraska. We will see you all next weekend.
Yeah, dude. That, I'm going to have to say that went off the kid's elbow or hand. I know I'm biased.
I know, but well, we all are because I know what the goal. I mean, we're going to ask them what they saw. Well,
is if it hits off of him, it's a goal. If it just bounces in.
Yeah.
Right, and he's like this. But
yeah,
there's this motion that looks like, that's what it looked like. He hit it with his hand or the glove, which is super frustrating. Well, nobody's happy with the tie. I gotta look at